Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is almost 6:30 in the morning and we are getting ready to leave the house for a flight to Arizona. I thought I would kind of film this because this is going to be Mia's first flight and it is July 2020, so we are still in the whole COVID thing, so I thought it would be interesting to show our experience. My daughter Mia, if you're new, is just over a year old. She's almost 15 months, and so I'm going to show you right now some of the things we're bringing with us on the plane. I'm not going to walk you through like everything that we packed because it doesn't matter, the clothes and stuff, that has nothing to do with the flight. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I'm packing for her, and then we need to get baby girl up and hit the road to meet my husband Sean. He is about to get off work at 7, so he worked overnight, so I'm sure he's really tired. And yeah. Okay, so this is Mia's old car seat, and the stroller, we converted it back to where it just holds the car seat like that. We had like a regular seat in it, but we're doing this because you can take this car seat on the plane, and Sean did buy Mia her own seat, so we're gonna set the car seat in there, and we figured she would do better that way than as a lap child. And so yes, that's not ideal for everybody to be able to spend the money on an extra ticket. That is what we're going to be doing. So we've got that set up, and then the red bag down at the bottom is a stroller bag, so that way when we get to the gate we can fold the stroller down and put it in that bag for them to put under the plane, so that way it's touching less stuff, it's a little bit more protected, and it was only like maybe 20 bucks on Amazon. We don't fly a ton, but for someone who does, I think that's a great investment. Not that it's expensive to be like an investment, but especially with COVID and germs and everything right now, I really wanted to protect the stroller as much as possible. So I think that little bag to put it in, it will be worth it. As far as for the plane, this little backpack right here is Mia's carry-on, I guess technically. It's just got like all of her snacks in it. We overpacked a little bit on snacks for her because snacks can usually keep her happy. And I also have infant Tylenol in there, just in case. We're gonna bring it on the trip anyway, so I figured I might as well put it in something that we'll have on the plane in case for some reason the ears popping or anything hurts her. We just can't soothe her down, so there's infant Tylenol in there. I did get her a brand new stuffed animal. She loves stuffed animals, so I thought a brand new one for a flight, it's gonna be weird for her, so something new to kind of get her excited. I also have in here just one of her little stuffed animal guys. These are the little things she loves to sleep with, these like stuffed animal little blanket things, so that fit in there, as well as the little stuffed animal. And then I've got a backup outfit for her with a Ziploc bag just in case. She hasn't had a blowout or like spit up or anything in a very long time, but I know I'd be hating myself if I didn't have extra clothes, so I've got that and a bag just in case something happens. In the front pocket here, I just have her water cup, so it is empty right now, and after we get through security, I'm gonna fill that up. I put in a brand new thing of wipes. I've got 4 diapers, and that's all the diapers we're bringing when we get to Arizona. We're going to buy them. I didn't see the point in trying to pack. I think depending on your destination, we're staying at my dad's house there, so if you were going somewhere else where you wouldn't have easy access to the store or something, you might want to pack more, but we just have enough to try to get us through travel. This is her little changing pad mat, and I've got a burp cloth, which we never use anymore, but I figured I might as well have it just in case. I've got hand sanitizer and like the baby hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is a hot commodity right now. I've got this little strap for her sippy cup, and it's good for in the stroller or probably on the plane. I might do it too, just so she doesn't throw her cup on the floor. And then all those other things in there are kind of just regular everyday diaper bag essentials. I've got another hand sanitizer here on the front. In the back, I have a pack of Wet Ones antibacterial wipes. These are so hard to find right now. These are really old, but luckily still nice and moist, so I'll probably wipe down like the arms of our seats and stuff like that. I really hate that we have to fly right now during COVID, but it is our best friend's wedding and my husband's the best man. It was rescheduled from April, so we are going. She also has her own little tablet, and now say what you will about that. I don't want any rude comments about it. She's not on it 24/7. It's kind of just when she really is unconsolable. She likes to watch little videos on there, Baby Shark. I mean, all kids love Baby Shark and Elmo and stuff like that. So it's not like she's on it all day, every day. But Sean is a gamer. I love to watch TV. I mean, electronics are just kind of part of our life. And then lastly, we got her these little baby headphones and we put them on her and she thought it was just hilarious. In case we do need to use the tablet on the plane, that way everyone's not subjected to having to listen to Baby Shark. So I'm gonna put these two things and the clothes in her bag, and then I need to go wake her up. And then I'll probably check in with you sometime when we get to the airport to show you what security and checking your bag in and all that is gonna be like. I don't know if, I'm sure it's gonna be somehow socially distant, so I don't know if it's gonna take us a long time, but I'll catch you guys up sometime at the airport. All right, we're at the gate right now. Our gate was super far from security. It's pretty dead. I mean, it's starting to fill up a little bit. Sean's walking around with me right now. I'll put in some clips. She got to run around. When we first got over here, it was definitely less busy. Sorry if you hear chatter. There's another little boy right over here. Yeah, security and bag check-in was super quick and easy. They've got it spaced out really well. And security was kind of stupid though, because Sean used to work for TSA, so he really knows how everything works, and he tried to take the stroller over there and they were being all weird about it, and then we had to take the car seat part off and put it through the actual conveyor belt, which I mean is no big deal, but I guess you technically wouldn't really need to have done that. But then he walked through the regular security thing with her, and I went through like the body scanner thing, and that's kind of it so far. She's been more occupied with like being able to run around, so we haven't gotten the tablet out or the stuffed animals or anything, which I kind of don't want to because I don't want her to drop them on the floor and stuff like that. So we'll see how she does getting on the plane. I think I'm gonna board like when our group actually boards. From what I understand, now they're boarding more like from back of the plane to front, which is kind of how it always should be, except people, you know, are obsessed with the overhead bins and stuff like that. So I'm gonna board and get us all settled, and Sean's gonna stay out with her as long as possible, so that way she gets all her wiggles out, because it's, I think, a 2.5 hour flight. One way it's like 2.5 and one way it's 3 hours. So hopefully she does well. I'm gonna change her diaper too right before we get on, so that way I don't have to do it while we're on the plane. Hopefully she does not poop while we're on the plane, because then I'll have to figure out how to change her, and that will not be fun. But yeah, that's kind of my update so far. It's you. Yeah. Good girl. So it is the next day. I completely forgot to say anything because it was all just kind of a blur after we got off the plane. We're now at my dad's house in Arizona. Mia did okay on the flight overall. She got really excited. I wish I had filmed it. I'm gonna film it when we fly back to see if she gets as excited. But when we took off, like the noise and like the feel of it, like she had the biggest smile on her face, and it was so cute. Like I said, I wish I had recorded it, and I hope she does it again. She didn't really do that on landing, but she did okay. The tablet kind of worked for like a little bit. She wasn't a big fan of the headphones. I mean, it's something new. I guess maybe we should have kind of had her wear them like the past couple days around the house, you know, to maybe get used to them, because like she'd leave them on for a second and then just take them off, and that didn't really help. So she was fine like playing with her tablet though without the volume up super loud. And then she loves the movie 101 Dalmatians, so I had that recorded on my phone, or downloaded from Disney Plus on my phone. So like she kind of watched that a little bit. She somehow managed to open my phone and film 2 TikToks. But she got like fussy a few times. Snacks helped. I'm gonna take you guys on our flight back. I'm not gonna take you like around what we're doing in Arizona because this video is centered around the flight. So we'll see how it's like at the airport going back. We leave on Sunday and it's Friday now, so we've got a couple of days here. But yeah, I totally forgot to come on and give you guys like an update of how the actual flight went yesterday. Once we got off, she just really wanted to walk around, but we were trying to hurry to get down, and I wanted to change her diaper, and she was really kind of pissed that we weren't letting her wander around, which, I mean, I get it. It makes sense because she was sitting for so long. She just wanted to walk and it was a new place, but that kind of pissed her off too. And so, yeah, we're gonna go get some breakfast now, and I'll see you guys, I guess, when we're on our way back to the airport, or when we're at the airport leaving to go back home to Texas.
I'm filming you being a nut.
That was probably one of the worst meltdowns she's ever had. Like, in her entire 15 months of life, I've never seen her that extreme. She was laying on the floor, freaking out everywhere. I really hope that this passes before the flight and she's not like this on the plane, because that will suck. Yeah, now you're happy? Little terror. Luckily the airport is pretty empty, so it's okay that she wanders. Should be fine. Alright guys, I'm sitting here editing this video, and yet again when we got home I didn't do like a final clip. So when we got to the airport going back to Arizona, she was okay through like returning the rental car and everything, and we got through security, she was doing fine, and then we were letting her walk around, and the first time she saw a dog, and she loves dogs, she yelled "doggy" and tried to chase after it, but obviously couldn't let her get too close, so we picked her up and she freaked out. We calmed her back down, and then she was walking some more and saw some little kids, and this little kid was carrying like a teddy bear. So I don't know if she was like excited going after the kid or like wanted his bear, but again, we picked her up so she wouldn't get too close, and then she just lost it. Legit the worst meltdown that she's ever had. Sean and I both were just like losing our minds, like felt so defeated. She was like flailing out of his arms, and I was trying to like see if a stuffed animal would help, or a snack, or her water, and it went on for quite a while, and she was getting like so hot and worked up, and she wouldn't drink anything. So before we got on the flight going home, we did give her some Tylenol, because we figured from all the screaming she did for like how long this meltdown was going on, and she had to have had a headache. And she slept the whole flight home. So I don't know if it was the Tylenol or she just wore herself out, but I do think that helped calm her down and relax her. No, we do not drug her with Tylenol all the time. She just was like feeling so hot and worked up, and she hasn't had a fever. She just went to the doctor for her shots yesterday. She's not sick or anything, so it's not like she got COVID. I know everyone, anytime someone has a fever now, I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to, you know, what is it? Is it COVID or what is it? So she's totally fine. She just was working herself up. And so the Tylenol, I think, is the reason she slept. So I'm not saying that that's something you have to do, but it might help calm your baby down if they are just freaking out. I'm not sure. It's infant Tylenol. It's totally fine. It's, you know, it's okay. But we made it home, and it's been 3-4 days now. We're packing up to move. We move in 2 weeks. Our new house will be done. I'm going to do an empty house tour. That'll probably be my next video, and then I'm going to do some moving vlogs. So if that sounds like something you're interested, definitely subscribe. I hope you guys found this video helpful or enjoyable to watch. I just wanted to share our experience because this was our first flight with her, and I kind of wanted to show what the airport and everything would be like during COVID. It was pretty empty. I think a lot of people still are not traveling and staying home, which is what we need to do. I understand, but this was our best friend's wedding, and so we made an exception for this trip and had to go. But if you do need to fly, just know they're taking as many precautions as they can. Airports are fairly empty, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about being close to anybody except for when you are actually on the plane. But I think that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.